This is one of my all-time favorite stories involving these two because it happened completely off stream. And so basically this was the period where Clinty was already a menace versus floaties. Like, yeah, okay, Clinty's just a menace. Like, you've seen him play.
But when you play him as a floaty,
I'm
it's
sure
rough,
I'm
y'all.
sure it's fucking rough. But Kyle also, as we know, is cracked versus Fox.
Right,
So it's
right.
like, these are two players who are good at the goddamn matchup. It's a best of 3, though, because it's an FGC tournament, CEO, and it's game 3 on FOD. Now, Kalamazoo up-B's his Peach to grab the ledge because Clinty knocks him off stage. And Kyle up-B's, he's floating. Kalindi, waits out the float and then, jumps. Kalamazoo up-B's to the ledge, but Kalindi does a proper ledge refresh and edge hogs Kyle. So Kyle, the set's over. It's last stock. They're both on last stock. And the set should be over. Kyle is now basically falling gently in the umbrella to his doom. Kalindi has properly edge hogged him. However, as Kyle realizes he should be dying, he goes, good stuff. And he extends his hand. And as Kalindi, he sees this handshake, he goes to, instead of waiting to the right moment and hitting the edge hog with the R button, he sees the handshake and he's like, oh, good set, instead of hitting the R button. And you know how Peach hovers there for quite a while in the up B?
Yes.
Because Kalindi didn't input a roll, the last little baby hit of the edge of the umbrella
parasol
hits him, clips him, and he falls off stage, and he's falling, and he's like, oh shit, and then he tries to recover, and Kalamazoo goes, oh, and grabs his controller and edge hogs Kalindi and wins the game. And I was watching all this shit, and I was like, wait a fucking second.
Okay,
wait.
Kyle, it's giving
Kyle, bro.
It's giving scumbag a little.
No,
a little.
straight up. And so, and Kalindi's like, wait, dog, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, you would say that. And the funny thing is, they're boys.
They're
They're
friends, yo.
and so I said, and I was there, and they argued for a bit. They turned to me, and they're like, Toph, what do we do? And I was like, fuck. And I'm like, okay, I know the answer. Joe Guy's at this tournament. He's a TO. He's from Michigan. He's the only person that can make the call.
Yeah.
So I called Jungle Guy over, and we explained the situation to him, and he's like, oh, that's fucking weird. And we sit there for a while, and eventually we decide, okay, in StarCraft, because there's a precedent. In StarCraft, if you type GG with the intent of basically saying, hey, good game, you won, that is considered a resignation.
Oh.
That is considered, so there is a precedent in esports of if you say, oh, good stuff, good games, you extend the handshake, there is a precedent of that. You've acknowledged you've lost. So, the fact that Kyle said, GG, that's it, in my mind, and especially because the act of the handshake was the reason Kalindi didn't do the edge hog.
Exactly.
We were like, we got to give it to Kalindi, bro. Come on, he won that shit. So, and Kyle didn't fight too hard either. He was like, yeah, okay, that's fair.
Okay, that's good.
So,
that's good.
But it was really,
that's hilarious.
really funny. And it's also
so
really funny because with Kalindi, he's definitely the kind of guy who's like, bro, why does this shit happen to me?
Yes, yeah. A very much woe is me situation.
It's so funny. So anyway, I know Kyle remembers this shit. I'm gonna bring it up to him later.
As you should.
Uh-huh.
Also, especially because Kyle, I feel like Kyle's #1 moral rule is fairness.
He is. Yeah. He's got a strong moral fiber, I will say.
Anyone who knows Kalamazoo knows that he is all about fairness.
Yes.
So I know that must have been eating him up. His fairness doctrine versus his competitiveness.
Exactly. That is exactly right. Well, right now,
okay,
SFAT
returning
and
to the
Ralph.
match.
Return to the match. So Ralph's got a set to play with. I mean, I don't know how many people saw this coming, but yeah, SFAT's coming from losers.
For those who don't know, Ralph has been playing Pikachu recently. Have
you fought as Pikachu?
Have I what?
Have you fought as Pikachu?
I did when it was a baby Pikachu 5 years ago.
Okay, yeah. I ran into one on unranked, I want to say roughly a year ago when I first I think that was when he started going to locals and actually just playing Pikachu locals. And I thought it was Axe. I straight up thought it was Axe.
Good.
I was like, what the
It's good.
And he plays the same color.
I'll be very clear.
Good.
Ralph has always been good at multiple characters.
It's true. But you remember, he was the first best player in the world at Rivals of Aether.
Right. And so I'm not surprised that he has a good Pikachu.
But
I'm not surprised at all.
This is Zach's matchup.
But I will say, I don't know. If you play a certain character on net play, I'm one and doneing. Man,
yeah, I feel
I'm
that.
sorry.
I feel that. I stuck around against Ralph. I was like, you know why I stuck around? because I thought it was fucking Axe. I was like, bro, it's probably Axe. I'm not going to one-and-done Axe. Like, I'm going to let him play me for a bit. Because, you know, I don't know.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, my goodness. This is the stage. I mean, this is the Pikachu stage, right?
Right. Oh, that was a nice little dodge.
That angle, or those two angles alone tell me, like, yeah, this Pikachu's hella real.
Okay, so as a fellow Fox main, how much do you, how much do you fear the grab? Like, what are you trying to do in this situation right now?
Oh, yeah. I mean, on this stage, it's
pretty much 0 to death, right?
It is the cleanest 0 to death chain. No, I think it is the strongest chain grab on FD.
Right.
The reason I say that is, let's look at some of the other ones. Peach doesn't start at 0. Can't chain grab at 0. And you can't combo in like an up smash. Marth,
I think it does start at, this might be wrong. I do think it does start at 0 depending on what port you are.
Oh, maybe. Okay.
Or no, maybe that might be up throw down smash.
But
no, I think you're right. Yeah, up throw down smash.
Up throw down smash.
Right.
And you can't end it with an up air or up smash. You got to go like, you know, usually up throw nair or like some weak dash tech mix up. Marth, like, it turns into a up tilt / up air situation pretty quickly.
But it has user error.
Right. There's user error. You have to go for some pivots.
Is this it?
Oh, up smash maybe? Okay, he's just going to keep him on stage with no jump. Oh my goodness! Oh! And that, okay, up smash, easy up smash.
Nice.
And that's the other part of it. He was at 120. Did you see where the up throw put him? Right above Pikachu.
There. Yeah.
Pikachu's chain grab connects at 0, and it goes into an up smash well into the hundreds.
Right.
And if they DI off stage, you just do run off up air.
Right.
So in my mind, it is the closest thing to a wobble out of all the chain grabs.
I see it. I see it. No, I agree.
Fox Ditto, same way. At 50, you got to go into up tilts. It turns into more of a combo thing.
Right.
Pikachu is just death.
I would also say I think Dr. Mario has a similar type of
Good point. Yep. Up throw forward air.
But Pikachu has such an easier time getting a grab, right?
Definitely.
Just like a better character than Doc in general. But like, it's specifically about getting in the grab, right? Fast character, grab comes out pretty fast. There are things that you can punish about Fox. Yep. So, no, totally agree. So then, as the Fox player, what are you looking to avoid in that scenario? Not just like grab, but how do you avoid the grab situation?
A lot of the rest of it, I think, is like, oh, nice, just get some lying down. I think a lot of the rest of it on FD is like moves that'll knock you down that Pikachu can tech base off of. So even stray up airs, right?
We just got offered Jello shots.
I'm
down. I'm down.
Let's do it.
I'm taking
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. That's the homie. I just met that guy tonight.
What's his name?
He introduced himself only by his Twitch name to me.
I love that.
I should get his real name later.
He's trying to get known.
But
Cheers.
Alan, cheers. Oh, this is awesome. Look at that, pineapple?
Pineapple and vodka.
Wow. That was bomb.
Sorry, y'all. We have to get that in.
Had to. 100%.
It's giving very much Foundry vibes.
That's what
right now.
And the last local I went to was not the Foundry, but Guildhouse, San Jose. Have you been any of those?
Yeah.
Same way. And it was like 80 entrants.
I've heard.
And it was a bar tournament. It was amazing.
I'd be down.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more people to come out to those. And by the way, Ralph won that one too with the Pikachu. That tournament was super stacked. Like, if you're watching this, especially if you're in NorCal and you're on the fence about coming to locals, these locals that have been getting put on lately, thanks to Brandon and also the team at Guildhouse with like Javi down there, we've had some really good locals. Yeah. I'm talking about like 80 entrants and like the competition is stacked.
Yeah.
Oh, nice headshot from SFAT. Okay. Zach remembering the matchup a little bit.
A little. I mean, okay, so I'll be very frank. There are some times when you're playing a lower high tier, a mid tier, where you do have to remind yourself, okay, look, I'm playing the better character, and I know the matchup.
Right.
I think that's it, right? Like you said, Zach has played the best Pikachu to ever play this game.
Yep.
And I think that sometimes you have to remind yourself that you know, and you have to go through the
sorry.
But Ralph said,
oh my God.
Ralph said, I don't care what Pikachu you played before me.
That's right.
I don't care.
That's right.
That winner set was not a fluke, my friend.
Bro, Zach never jumped the whole time. So
I love this.
Building on what you just said, fully agree, and I think a big part of it is like, there's matchups, and this is one of them. Okay, good recovery from Zach. There's matchups where if you don't play the matchup and you don't do the things you're supposed to do, things can get out of hand real fast. And Pikachu is definitely one of those characters against Fox. Oh, that forward tilt, that's a tricky.
The forward tilt.
So he basically did the forward tilt at the timing that would cover like a sharper angle.
Right.
Because the luxury that Fox has there is the up B is so long that you can really take your time getting up that wall on Yoshi's, or you can instantly shoot up.
But I wonder if he might have been better served to do a forward smash, because the lip of
to just cover, maybe.
The lip of Yoshi's does allow you to do things like that, right?
Yeah. I swear, Axe makes that forward tilt. I mean, that Pikachu does have an amazing forward tilt. Axe is so good at hitting it there, but yeah, I mean, sometimes Fox will get a timing mix-up, and then you got to play that 50-50, I guess.
Right. Yeah, I think going to your earlier point of like, sometimes you really do have to play the matchup, and I think. There we go. There's that forward tilt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think that sometimes you just have to remind yourself about that, right? And I think that oftentimes for players, we know who the best Pikachu in the world is.
Yeah.
And the assumption is that no one else is even kind of close.
Right.
And I think that when you make that assumption as a player, you then start to think like, I can kind of be a little lackadaisical.
A little lax, yes. I agree. And, and we should take a moment to also say, especially Pikachu, those lines have become way more blurred than they've ever been.
Right.
With like Swift, fuck with Ralph. Honestly.
With Ralph.
Straight up, like, I mean, Ralph is a monster. By the way, I'm going to take a moment here.
Oh my God.
Wow, dude.
That was pretty as hell.
That was really good. You know what makes me so jealous? So I was at a local recently, and it was the town throwdown. It was the one Brandon ran. I remember I was watching Ralph, and he was playing more Fox that tournament, and I remember he had to play Umarth or Arcade. It was one of those. And I was like, oh, okay, Fox Marth. And then, of course, this motherfucker goes Pikachu.
He goes Pikachu.
And I was like, man, ain't that nice? What's that like? I was like, I want a Pikachu.
Right.
Can you imagine how? And I saw the same thing in Genesis. He had to play it was like John Wick or one of those, good Marths from out of state. And, I bet whoever it was, I don't remember who it was, but, they probably thought, okay, cool, I'm getting a Spacey. It's Ralph. I've heard of Ralph.
And next thing you know,
he thrills him with Pikachu.
And he's playing Pikachu.
And I was like, man, I wish I had a Pikachu. God damn.
I'm gonna embarrass myself a little bit right now. I actually had a similar experience at one of the Evos.
Okay.
In pools, I was playing a Bowser.
Okay.
And I win the first game as Peach.
No. Oh, hell no.
As I should. Is that it?
Oh, my God. This might be for the tournament.
We love it.
All right, you got a moment here. Go on.
So I win that first game as Peach.
Okay.
And then he goes Yoshi's as Bowser. I forgot.
You didn't ban it.
And I lose. The Peach Bowser matchup.
Yeah.
And then I ask him, what do you ban? And he bans Dreamland. And I'm like, oh. So then I go Sheik on FD.
There you go.
And his literal words were, I forgot you played Sheik. And then I four-stocked him.
Yep.
And sometimes it's that pocket pick.
Yep.
Sometimes it's that pocket pick that people aren't expecting.
That's all I need.
I played you before where I counterpicked and you went Sheik. And I was like, damn, he really does play Sheik. And I lost. Sometimes it just hits you. It's that pocket pick.
I've definitely been. I've actually, my Sheik, in the moment of truth, I actually took a set off to watch Marth at the Foundry.
That's not surprising. Your Sheik is extremely technical, so I see it.
Thank you. Likewise. Yo, Pocket Sheik, rise up.
I mean, sometimes you just got to do it.
You got to do it. And right now, okay, hold up. Now, see, why couldn't they stick to the same colors they did last time?
So how do you feel in this moment when you're playing someone, they're not playing Fox, and then they switch? What does that make you like? What is your thought process?
With the context of the fact that SFAT lost both games.
That down smash?
Oh my God, yeah, that worked. Mid-shorten, so Blue's probably Ralph. Because he mid-shortened. I'm just going to say it. That is a one-frame input. That is very difficult.
That's amazing.
And if you're too fast, you die. So, what the? No, if you live, I swear to God. Stop. No, you can't live. No.
Oh my God. I don't get impressed too much in Fox Dittos. I'm impressed. I'm having fun.
He's living on borrowed time.
I'm having fun.
What was that name?
I'm having fun. This is great.
Bro, I swear to God, I watched Ralph. I'm like, nah, I swear this motherfucker's on box. And then I look at his stats, I'm like, damn, that's not a box. What the fuck? Up throw Bear, not gonna KO.
And
Good
he's
DI.
living. Snatches the ledge.
I'm gonna look really stupid when it turns out Zach is blue, by the way.
Oh.
But
We'll see in a second. We'll see in a second.
Okay.
And it's.
Oh my! Ralph is on the verge
blue.
of taking the tournament. Ralph is blue. What the?
I just love it. I love it. This is.
Ralph's
I will say this is frustrating when you're in.
Okay. Barrett 200.
When you're in a do or die situation and your opponent feels like they're living forever,
Oh, it's the
just
worst.
so stressful.
It's so
right?
stressful.
Because you feel not only do you feel like you're running out of time, but you also feel like nothing's working out for you.
Yes.
Right?
You start second guessing.
Exactly.
Some of your execution.
Exactly.
And
there
Ralph
are
is
things
hitting
that,
the punishes. Oh.
There are
Ralph
just
is
things
not
that
having trouble.
you feel like I should have got that. Of course I should have got that.
Right. Okay, you need an edge guard here. Armada sign it. There you go.
Sign.
Adam.
Okay. We're on tournament stock for Zach.
Okay, Zach playing a little jumpy, I will say, but that's, man, I feel like Grab is just better. I don't like that.
Honestly, he's playing better at the moment, and it's looking good.
Oh! What? Florida's so smart.
Oh.
Big retreating drill from Zach. But the percents are rough here.
They're reading each other right now.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's a huge mistake.
Does that get it?
Just goes up. Nice air dodge.
Amazing air dodge from Ralph.
Okay, SFAT taking this one to the bank, though.
Nair.
Oh, he almost read that jump. Hold up. Oh, SFAT, no, he's late.
Oh, he's a little late.
And Ralph isn't.
And is that it?
Oh, no, he messed up.
Edge guard opportunity.
Okay, he just wanted to, he played it safe, safe. Oh my God. Oh, he just grabbed the shield!
Not the run-up
grab! Beat shield, bro! Falling up there. Oh, he's not gonna miss it.
Is this it?
Oh,
and the crowd goes.
Wait, hold on. I've never seen Ralph pop off.
Ralph is shook.
Bro.
Ralph is shook right now.
Oh my, bro. And we got it. Can we? I've never seen Ralph. I've known Ralph for like 7 years. I've never seen it pop off.
That man is so meek and so reserved.
Ralph. Oh my fucking God, bro.
Oh my God.
What a
Ralph
tournament
popping
to win.
Ralph popping off with the penguins in the back.
That's crazy. With the penguins in the back.
With the penguins in the back. We're in the Africa Hall.
The Africa Hall. There's a, what is that animal? There's an animal over there. It's crazy. There's a tree.
Zebra. There's a zebra behind there.
Yep. There's that thing. That's an elk or something behind us. Look at that.
I think whatever these are, one, they're big and they're scary.